Hi there everyone, and welcome to another one of my summer videos. Today I'm going to be talking about paper choices and how I choose my papers and my products when I create my layouts. Now normally I use one of these three options, and the first one is to use one brand only. And when I use one brand here only, I tend to use the pattern papers, the embellishments and everything that I can get from the same brand. And what is nice about that is that everything coordinates. So for example here I've just taken out some 6x6 pads, and I really like the 6x6 pads because you've got all the papers but in a smaller form, so you can use them really straight away. You can quickly just take out a few and see if they match. So here I've got some wood grain, and I could just take the larger 12x12 sheet, but when I'm thinking about a layout, this really comes in handy because I can really just quickly place the different papers against one another and see if they work together well. So I really love the 6x6 pads, and if you're a card maker, 6x6 pads are awesome. So this one is from Crate Paper, the Pretty Party collection. This was one of my favorites, and most brands now have the 6x6 paper pad. So this one is from American Crafts. This is the Shoreline. Okay, so once again I can just take them out and have a look and see if they match. And this one is from the Dear Lizzie line, and you can see there's near to nothing left. This is just because I really love this collection. Okay, so those are really easy. So starting with these are quite often my starting point. So I would take out different papers from the same brand, embellishments, and I often work with one brand only when I'm creating for contest submissions where you're only allowed to use one specific brand, or you have to use a lot of that brand. For my assignments, for example, for my American Crafts assignments, I can only use American Crafts products. So it is really easy if you go with one brand. Sticking to one collection, you could also do that, but with these paper pads you can quickly see if they mix. Say if I really like this floral pattern, and I'm going to have a look. So the floral pattern here is from Dear Lizzie. I can have a look at my paper pad and say this brown really works well with it. I can also use this blue. I've already got a floral pattern, so I'm going to stick to one floral pattern. When I pick my papers, I try to variate the design. So I'm not going to pick different kinds of floral patterns. I might stick to one and then maybe accent with bigger flowers afterwards, but I won't go and mix them. This orange from the Pretty Party goes with it quite well as well. So if you have a look at that, or more with the brown, or just with the blue and the... So the 6x6 pads are really great, and you can quickly create a cute collection of papers and then mix with your embellishments. Now the second option is to use a kit. Now I have, this one is the latest kit I've just gotten, and this one is from Studio Calico. It's the main kit, the August main kit. And what's nice with kits is you're going to get a whole box of products. You don't have to think about it. It's all been picked for you. So you've got cardstock. You've got some, here we've got some letter stickers. Cardstock for, there are some little tags, little embellishments. Those are little crystals. Here's some chipboard. You've got the pattern papers, and here you've got a mix of pattern papers, but they have been picked in such a way that they all match. So you can use them. You can create different styles. Go for a more pinky look, or try maybe a more neutral look here with blues and grays, or green. You've got some more gray here. Okay, so here you've got the more pink colored papers. This one is from the Shoreline collection. So this, another blue. So you've got lots of different pattern papers, and you can use them for different themes. And a kit is always great because you've got everything in it. So here are some little die cuts again. There's also, there we go. So using a kit, you've got everything. If you haven't got lots of time on your hands to start picking your papers and embellishments, a kit is really a great way to start off creating. When you start scrapbooking, and when I started scrapbooking, I didn't have a clue what was out there. So a kit was really a good way for me to get started. I had everything in the kit. I didn't have to think about anything else. So a kit, that's really fun. And the third option for me is creating my own kit. So normally I will have a few bags ready. In some I will slip a sketch, in others I will slip a note torn out from my notebook with ideas and maybe a small sketch I made myself, or a color combination, or maybe a printed image from something I saw on the internet or on Pinterest. So I would slip those into those plastic bags, and then I'll choose my photos, put those in as well, and then normally when I'm cleaning my scrap room or tidying it up, I stumble across things that give me some ideas, and I will start putting those in bags. I will go through my papers, my scraps, and I just put everything in bags with the embellishments, buttons, stamps I might use, or I stick a little post-it note onto it with don't forget to use this stamp, or this stamp could be used here. And then I'll have, normally I do this for a week, so I'll have about 6 to 10 bags ready, and then when I'm ready to create, I just have to take one of those bags and I get started. I use this technique because I work full-time. At the moment it's still the summer vacation, but from September on I will be teaching again. I have a full-time teacher's job, so when I get home, the time I do have left over after driving the kids to their activities and cleaning and cooking and doing the washing and everything else, so when I do have some time on my hands, I don't really want to start thinking about what I'm going to do. So all I have to do is I have a look through my bags. Normally there are 1 or 2 packages that are more inspiring, and I will take those and I will scrap. So sometimes I can scrap up to 3 layouts in an evening, because everything is on hand. I know what I'm going to do, and it just works really well for me. So the 3 options are sticking to one brand with their collections. The second one is having a kit that you order. So this one is the Studio Calico one, but I'm so excited. I'm going to be getting some new kits, and they're from the Scraptastic Club. So if you want to check those out, I'll put a link on the blog post as well. They look fabulous. I can't wait to start working with those either. And the third option is to create your own little kits. And if you have really little time, really I encourage you to try the bag technique if you don't already have a kit. But that it's really great, and it really jumpstarts your creative juices, shall I say. And if you want to add things later on, that's not a problem, but normally those will be little embellishments like little butterflies or die cuts, and so that really goes really quickly. So that was about how I start a layout, how I pick my papers. And today I'll be creating a layout for you using the Studio Calico kit. I've used up all my little bags I had prepared. I have some other assignments waiting for me, but I can't film those. So I thought I'll just make a layout for fun using my Studio Calico kit. I will also be using a sketch from the Scraptastic forum, from the Scraptastic Club. And what I've also done is this is a leftover from a die cut I used the star burst shape on a previous layout, but I'm going to be using the leftover as well. So other than that, let's start creating.